SCL Roman numeral 23 Indianapolis 500. Yeah, whenever you're ready. All right, guys, welcome to the SCL Season 23 Indianapolis 500. It's round 3 of the IndyCar Series Championship, but more importantly, it's the 11th running of the big event. As I said earlier, the first one, Season 13, was in July of 2014, and I'm sure Kip remembers that one well. That was his first win. Yeah, and so we have a bunch of former champions in here. Kip, myself, the only two-time winner, Tier Nizzle, Super 8, DW McFreak, who's on the pole, all former winners. We're going to have a heck of a show, guys. All right, so I'm going to give you the rundown here. It's standard speedway rules as far as cautions and all that go. You guys all know that stuff. Must be a multi-car incident. All that jazz. The start of the race, we'll roll out single file, pull into the pits, make your strategy pit stop, and pull back out and get back single file. When everybody's lined up, we are going to do the 3-wide start. So first row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on. We made it through last season, actually. So you mind your P's and Q's. Yeah. Yeah, if you mind your P's and Q's, it's all fine. We are running as you guys have been told the last few races, we're moving to what we rather dorkily call the GoPro initiative, where we're knocking down flag limits. We're going to start using clean start rules more often. This one's a little in line towards that. We've got only a flag limit of 6 tonight for the 500K. So we're not messing around with it. We're going to wind up going green at some point. But you guys, mind your manners in the corners, basically, as far as this is Indianapolis. It's a technical track. It's very difficult to make the corner from the bottom line, so guys are going to try to use a little bit of a sweep. So give each other a little room. Try to set up your passes. Pit road rules here. You do not have to. You can enter the pit road on the front stretch as long as you use the blend line. They're leading into the pit lane. Coming out of the pits, you have to stay on the access road all the way to the backstretch. So keep that in mind, all the way around to the backstretch. You do have, you can use any combination of your tech age you want. You guys know all that, how the car is set up. You can, what was I going to say? You guys can, you can come off of pit road as fast as you want. You can go as fast as you want on pit road. Make sure you have a button to turn off your speed limiter, and make sure you have a reset button on. This is the Indy 500. We are not holding it up while people try to spear you back into place. If you do not, I'm telling everybody right now, if you do not have a reset button on, you're done. The director's coming to pick you up, and Paul Page will be interviewing you in the booth in about 5 minutes. So make sure you have your reset button on. We're not gonna stop the race for that shit. So I recommend that you jump into the option screen when we get in the 2-minute screen real quick and make sure you got a button set for that. And also your pit road speed limiter, obviously. Regardless of whether we have hit the flag limit or if we haven't hit the flag limit, the final 5 laps are green to the finish, so that magic number's 124. So your magic numbers are 6 cautions or 124 laps. Basically, I think that about covers it. Muttley, are you fired and ready?
I'm here, mate. I just need to hit the 96 button, but it's gone back to try again.
Yes, the wave around rule is the standard wave around rule. If when the caution comes out, the pits are closed, we'll ask the lap down cars to line up on the outside line of the leaders. We'll tell you what the lead lap is, and then you have the wave around option. The wave around option is if you take the lap back, you cannot pit under the yellow. If you do take the wave around and you pit under the yellow, you got to make a stop and go penalty once we go green. Yeah. So you definitely, you know, make sure if you take that wave around, you can't pit. The IndyCar rules, we don't use the lap down cars to the inside anymore. We simply line them up where they're at on the track, wherever you're at on the track. That leaves the potential for the leader not to be at the front, but we mostly work that out as it comes out. For the most part, we'll stay together, and but you know, where if you're a lap down, you choose not to take the wave around, you just stay where you're at in line. Basically, if anybody was in front of the leader, they would be going around anyway, because they would have been on the lead lap when the caution comes out. When the cautions come out, guys, as I reminded you before, besides the pits are closed, just make sure, you know, this is Indianapolis, so the car, if you're in front of the wreck, you know, roll it out for a few seconds. You know, you don't want to get right on the binders, because, you know, wherever you end up when the line slows down is where you're at. Keep all that in mind, guys, as well when we're under pace speed. If you punt somebody or you get punted or you spin yourself out, you're just wherever you can get back into the line. We'll review that stuff after the race, and we have people in the tower too that will, you know, make note of it for race reports afterwards. But that's why you got to pay attention when we're under caution, because we're not. We made that rule because we're done sorting it out and trying to figure out who did what to who. We can't be doing that during the race. So it's just a matter of, you know, everybody pay attention and we shouldn't have any problems. The restarts are all single file, and that about covers it. We've got quite a few first timers in the 500. I want to congratulate you who came through bump day. That was even more hair raising than the time trials, I'm sure. The very first Indy 500, I had to come through bump day, so I know the feeling. But anyway, your other marshals out here on the track, Rita, Kips, Twindy, Daz. You guys got anything you want to add, Rita, your chief marshal?
Hey guys, what happens in this scenario?
Don't get annoyed with each other. There is a reporting system. Just enjoy the race.
What's that, Tier?
What was to happen if we were all to, I don't know, get muted in the next
Yeah, guys.
do we do that?
Yeah, guys, keep that in mind. That happens with the broadcast room sometimes. Oddly enough, it's not a glitch. It does that on purpose because it thinks it's, you know, letting the broadcasters talk and let them not bother us. But when we start the race, if we're all muted, guys, what we'll try to do first before we try to reset anything is we'll pull over to the side, hit your options button, and if you go down the list of names with your controller, then you can unmute the other drivers manually. So if that happens, just, you know, pause it, grab your controller, run down that list, and unmute them manually, because it does that.
And with that being said, if it happens to me, guys, only one person is going to be able to hear me.
Somebody be aware of who's at the top of the list, like the person that Kip will be able to speak to. Right, so and you can be the person that translates Kip.
Gotcha. All right, everybody understands your instructions. Go ahead and give us the thumbs up. Yes.
Saying send the message again for the to your phone saying you're happy for me to do the thing. Oh, that's Johnny has to do that. So if it's telling you that, you might be SOL.
What is it? What is it now?
It's a text thing that he has to get a security number.
Oh yeah, damn it! I've asked him to fix that thing like 100 times. Yeah.
That's Google and YouTube.
Yeah.
That's a security breach thing. Yeah. It just has to be done.
Well, what you can do in the meantime, Muttley, is broadcast it to your channel, and we'll link it later.
Yep. Bye, Kai.
We'll find it on your. Send me the link for your YouTube after the race, and
Yeah.
we'll link it in there. All right, guys. Want to hit the?
It's in Pocono.
Yeah. You want to hit the starting order one more time, guys?
Oh, yep. You want to read it? You got it? Okay. I can do it. Starting 1 is DWMC Free. Starting 2, VP Sir Race-A-Lot. Starting 3, Rita St. James. Starting 4, Kips Haulin' Ass. Starting 5, Carlin Hicks. Starting 6, One Shoe 50. Starting 7, Watcher 31656. Starting. Hold on a minute. Bewildered with myself here. Starting 8th is Twindy. 21 that is. Starting 9th is the Zebra 94. Starting 10th is Wanma 2060. Starting 11th is Super 81221. Starting 12 is Tiernizzle. Starting 13 is 62602, I believe. Starting 14th is Daz 555PS. Starting 15th is It's PT. Starting 16th is Anger Management.
All right, and remember Muttley and Devil, you guys go into the party and switch it over to party chat so it broadcasts through there.
I'm just making sure I stick the share school
Yeah.
audio into broadcast as well.
All right.
And remember, guys, it's a little different when we do the 3 abreast. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so forth.
The inside row is 1, 4, 7, 10, and 13. The middle row is 2, 5, 8, 11, and 14. And the outside row is 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. And 16's on the inside row.
Good luck, everyone.
All right, good luck, everybody. We'll get it started. Remember the mute thing in case that happens. All right, guys. Best of luck. Yeah, there you go.
Of course it did. Jesus Christ.
I can hear you. I can hear anger. You guys can hear me? Hang tight, guys. Anybody got a read on me? Does anybody hear me? Anybody read me? Anybody read me? Ears on. Anybody? Yeah, anybody got me? Everybody got me? Double check. You guys read me?
Yeah, I read you.
Okay, good. Just making sure we're... You got to undo them one at a time, Joey, like we said.
damn it, Anthony.
Just ready up, guys. We'll do it on the track. Ready up. Watcher. Watcher, Daz, just ready up. We told you we would do it when we hit the track. Watcher, ready it up. Just hit ready up. Ready it up. Just hit ready. Watcher. All right, guys, do it now. Now's when you do it. Lord. It's like we said in the instructions, man. You got us. Everybody quiet. Hang on. We got you. Hang on. Hang on. Are you fucking serious, dude? Didn't I? Oh. All right, retire it and back it out, guys. Oh, fuck me. Jesus fucking Christ. Because I... Just retire the box. I'm not doing this bullshit. Fucking... Why in the hell did I spend the time going over it? Oh my God. These retire... Chip, we're waiting on you to retire to the box. Kip. There we go. Now who are we waiting on? For the love of God.
So who could you hear, Kip?
There we go. It happens every time we have a big room in the broadcast booth. Every time.
And at every time...
Yeah, and I don't have a... I can't...
One at a time, guys.
So.
I'll get Joey back in.
One sec, let me explain this a little better. So, when you use your controller, make sure, A, that you plugged it into the PS4 and whatnot, you know, use it to your account. Then use the right stick on the controller to go through the menu. Once you press options and scroll through the names, press square on their name, then click unmute. That's how that works.
I have it plugged in.
Correct.
Do you have it connected to your account?
A lot of us can't use a controller tier.
Why not?
That's the problem.
Then we can have a track. I don't. Everybody was muted. Guys, we read the messages. Sorry.
All right, let's try this one more time. Hang on. Listen, listen, listen. Everybody listen. Stop. Tier, explain that one more time. Well, now for the third time. Go ahead and explain it.
The easiest way to do it is, so beginning in that screen you get, you know, where you can select your pitch strategy and whatnot, get everything set up, get readied up so you're ready to race. Once you've done that, get your controller, press the PS button, select your account, whatever one you're using currently, then use the right stick on your controller to shuffle through the names, press square on each person, and then go down and hit unmute. If you don't get to unmute everybody, then once we get on track, do the same thing, press options, and then scroll through the names with the right stick on your controller, press square on their names, the people you haven't unmuted yet, and then proceed to unmute them. Literally just go to unmute thing.
We were on the track. As soon as we got on the track, I didn't hear anybody.
That's what happens.
Okay.
After that,
Now wait a
anyone on
minute.
the G29, anyone on G29, after that you
Rupert.
need to turn your controller back off to activate your wheel.
Okay.
Check this one. Oh no, I don't have to. Guys, there's one of the details. It says you hit the PS button. Yeah, it's
So Daz,
There's one of the bit of detail, guys. Right, Kit can't do. Kit can't
I'm
do
not
this.
the only one. There's others that can't either.
For the all right. Just you want to just scrap the broadcast?
That will fix it. I'll just tell you that.
For the love of God.
I mean, I don't care. I just, listen, you guys can hear me. I just won't be able to hear anybody else. Am I correct?
So what we can do with the broadcast, if you want someone to broadcast, they can leave the room, then they can join back in, and then they can spectate, then they can broadcast it like that. That will fix the problem, and someone will still be able to broadcast the race.
That's true.
No, you can't. And really, the only way to do it is the way that we've been doing it and telling people how we've been doing it for months now. And obviously, it's not gotten through. So let's just scrap the broadcast and get on with the race.
Freak, it's not just new guys. It depends on the equipment people have. I cannot. There you go. That's 3 of them right there.
This wasn't in options. All right, just... All right. All right. I'll make a straight up room and we'll get started. Muttley and Devil, thanks for volunteering, but we're not going to be able to do it.
I don't think you have to make a room. I think if he leaves, it fixes it.
All right, then Muttley and Devil, go ahead and exit.
But like I said, I don't care. As long as you guys can hear me, I don't care if I don't hear you guys. I know. That's right. There's 3 others, right. And it's hard to manage it when that many can't hear. Because what will happen when somebody calls caution, we won't know and we'll run them over.
All right, hang on a second. I'm going to jump and sit there in the party, not here, and I'm going to... Hey, you guys in here? Hey, you guys in here? Mic check. We're going to have to scrap the broadcast. There's people in here that they don't understand what we're doing, so... Or they don't have the equipment to unmute people, and I just don't want to deal with it. So I appreciate you guys volunteering, but just go ahead and exit the room. We've tried 3 times to handle it, but there's 3 or 4 people that can't, so we'll just have to try it again. Thanks, man. Sorry about that.
Hey, look, and the most we can have on the field is 16. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so we can't have them on the track.
All right, guys, so you know your starting positions. And when we get in the next room, you know what we're supposed to do. So I guess we're about set. Anybody got anything to add?
Good luck. Oh, focus. I'd be the one sitting there not ready. Nope, not with mine.
Wait, what wheel do you have? G29?
G27.
G27.
That reads it as a controller, so...
Nope, you're wrong. Does not read mine as a controller. No, because I have a special adapter, not the controller one like Johnny has. I have every function the G29 has plus, except for controller usage.
All right, guys. Guys, line it up, single file. You're starting order. Congratulations to another former champion. DW McFreak is on the pole. Coming into the pits this time by, guys. 11th running of the SCL's Indianapolis 500. Thanks for coming out. Absolutely. We can only do it with, we can only do it with drivers. You guys, we sent a lot of good drivers home for this event. If we haven't taken the green and we're getting wheel lock, should I just tell you all now? Because I gotta I'm gonna have to unplug and
1 lane behind.
I'll try to see if I can fix it without it booting me. But if it boots me, I'm sorry. Damn it! Yes, it did. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to. No, I got kicked off the. I hit the retire to pit box trying to get the wheel unplugged and. Yeah, if he wants to retire, yeah.
Okay. All right. As soon as we get back to the screen, Rita, you want to invite him? He's probably thinking, fuck, they already started. I mean, I can get a shot. Wouldn't have made it anyway. Even started.
Even if we started at 6, he wouldn't have finished, yeah.
But in his defense, it's him being generous because he could have took points for it if he just
you don't get. Well, yeah, he could have took points by staying in the pit. That's true.
That's correct. Hey, I'm just telling you, if I was points leader or close, and I had to do it, and I worked my way in, I'd be sitting in that pit with those points.
You're not gonna like this, but Joey's just disconnected.
He's back in. Cat Guy's the first alternate, yeah.
Hey, and Cat, what number was that we was gonna put him in, Carlin?
I don't remember.
Whatever the independent is.
Oh, the 27.
Yeah, just getting a 27 for tonight. We'll get you guys a team car.
A Chevy?
It's a Honda.
Honda.
Oh, sorry about that.
Hey, and there ain't, and just so you know, Cat, there's no difference other than looks. There's not one factored in the other.
Yeah, why is it only giving me the Chevy?
All right, exit and come back in. Or, yeah, pick the other one.
Okay.
I know why. Now.
All right.
There we go. Now I got them all. All right. I apologize. What number did you say again? I'm sorry.
27, the Snapple car. Shit, now what?
And Joey, you don't have a mute symbol for anyone, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Gray Fade Snapple, my favorite.
There you go.
All right, we got everybody in.
Car tonight.
Looks like we got everybody in their right rides, all the right teams, most of the best teams represented. Glad to have you guys here. Give us the thumbs up that you're in your car and ready to go, and we'll get this sumbitch fired up.
I saw some of the stuff going on, and I almost must have said I'm Jaws and I smell blood, but I was home to find the humor, so I left it alone.
Well, you can send anger management a thank you because he has to go to work in 45 minutes, and he was generous enough to bow out and not
nice.
jump in the pit and take points.
Oh, I appreciate that. I'll remember that. Oh, thank you for that.
I think he was the
All right.
Yeah, you can get the hits.
Well, I mean, you'll get like 1 point, but you'll get a point for finishing the race. Well, I mean, you might get a few more if more people drop out. Yeah.
Correct. And ask Carlin how many times he wished he had.
God.
50 points
Oh yeah.
this season.
Oh, absolutely. We've had some. I mean, me and Kip, 3 points, 1 point, 7 points, 8 points.
Yeah.
Like we finished that close. Yeah. Season I won 4 races and basically killed everybody. I finished 3 points behind Kip for the damn championship. I was like, oh my God. It's like everybody forgets the year that Bill Elliott won the Winston Million and won 11 races. He actually didn't win the title. It was Darrell Waltrip that won the title that season. The same sort of thing. Kip was always the guy I was chasing in the point standings.
Listen, guys, top fives are where it's at. You can even have one bad one as long
As long as you're consistently in the top 5. I like when we structured this point system we're using now. Basically, we went on a mathematical formula, and that mathematical formula was that in the average season, the championship driver had, out of 10 races, had 8 top 5s, 5 podiums, and two wins. That was the average. Average. But so basically, but the most important number was the top 5s. If you didn't have at least 7 or 8 top 5s, nobody's ever won a championship like that. And so that's how that's structured. You can miss a race or two, and if you're a consistent top 5 driver, you'll still be in it.
Yeah, now you may not catch the guy that ran all season long if he was top 5, but
Yeah, but you'll be... Yeah, basically, if you're a consistent top 5 driver and you make half the races, you have a shot at staying in the provisional in the top 10. All right, guys. Best of luck to you, 500K for the Indianapolis 500. Glad to have you here. I still remember the first one. mega wreck right at the end of the race. But that race was that was the first one. Very different spec package than we would later use for the series.
Inside. That wasn't your best start, but let's keep focused. We'll make it up later.
How you doing, One Shoe?
All clear.
Good to see you in the field.
One length back.
No, I would spike it a few times. Mine does that. Yeah, I try to spike them and usually it takes care of it.
Still there. Keep 2 lengths back.
Yeah. Yeah.
One length behind.
All right, back to the front, guys. 75 mile per hour pace speed. Just getting in single file order. Guys, when we get to the front stretch, we'll be tripling it up. And under yellow, it's whoever's in the lead ahead has the first access to it.
Watch inside.
Guys, triple it up. We're getting a 1 to go signal. There's better than 300,000 digital people out there watching it right there. So
car inside.
Give them a wave.
3 wide, your center.
Did you fly your husband over for this one, Rita?
Left and right.
He's on top of the hauler yelling a bunch of British stuff we can't understand. The rest of the team doesn't know what he's saying. I guess he's cheering.
Inside. He's clear. 1 low. 3 wide, in the middle. 1 high. You're in the middle. 2 wide, 1 inside. Still inside. 3 wide.
Yeah, getting there, yeah.
2 wide, 1 outside. Still outside.
Yes, sir.
1 inside.
All right, guys, best
3
of
cars
luck.
wide, your middle. Car outside. Cleared. One low. You're in the middle. Your middle, 3 wide. Watch outside. Outside. 1 outside. 3 wide, in the middle. Heavy traffic. 3 cars wide, your middle. Car inside. You're clear. Half length back.
All right, caution's out, guys. Caution's out. That's number 1. Pits are not open. Pits are closed.
1 length behind.
Yeah. As soon as the field's lined up. Yeah, it looks like they're all here. Well, hey, we got the 3 wide start. That's what it looked like happened. One of the outside cars was trying to give as much room as they could. They scraped the wall and came down off of it a little bit, but that's probably what happened. And well, now we're single file. We should be able to go good. Other than that, you guys started pretty clean. Caution's out, caution's out.
Just set your own personal best fastest lap. Keep it up.
Alright guys. Got lined up. Pits will open this time by. right, guys, pits are open. That was 2. No worries, once we get going, get some heat in the tires, we'll all be good. 6. All right, guys, pits are open. Do us a solid here in this race, by the way. You're gonna fake it in. Let's respect the white blend line right there. Not mess with the pit wall. Fair enough? And keep your speed, yeah. Keep your speed, but let's use the blend line. You're gonna fake it at the beginning of the blend line. Only got a couple of takers. Yeah, we are working on, you guys are going to see in the coming weeks us being a little stricter on the start times and you know, getting the races going. It's a special thing when it's the Indianapolis 500 because we have bump day and stuff. That's the reason for the delay. We weren't sure there'd be 17 qualifiers on bump day is a lot. So that was about twice as many as I anticipated. So, you know, thanks for bearing with us through that. Whole field's back there. I believe we're good. Did the best I could to stay off you, Tier. It might have been better for you if I didn't.
Downside. You're clear.
I didn't touch you. You didn't touch on my screen. But it looked to me like you spun it trying to keep it from touching me.
Great job. That's your fastest final second time so far.
you hook up, you'll run people down in a hurry. These guys behind me are have to make mincemeat of me.
Your fastest lap so far today. Good stuff. Your fastest is
I'm
sector
gonna leave
1.
call you freak.
Okay, mate, keep pacing now. We'll force an error, so let's just wait for it to make a mistake. You're clear. That's your fastest second sector. Keep it up. Nice one. That's your fastest lap in the race so far. slipstream. Two lengths back.
PT, go in front of me.
Still there. One ball. Clear.
I'll try to set the speed for us here.
You're breathing him in. This is great stuff. Line him up and squeeze
An
past.
overdrive.
Inside. Clear.
Leaving us doing the side-by-side shit.
He's inside. Still there. You're clear. Outside. You're clear. Two lengths behind. Okay, we've got some pressure coming from behind. Start thinking about the pace. Great final sector. Your best so far. One in your slipstream. Still there. Two lengths back. Traffic here. Two lengths back. Nice one. UCD. One length back. Two lengths back. Traffic behind. Still there. One length behind. He's in your slipstream. Still in your draft. Still driving. Still there. Watch your mirrors. One length back. One in your slipstream. Two lengths behind. Traffic behind. Still in your slipstream. Still in your slipstream. Still there. Two lengths back. One in your One in your slipstream. Nice one, that's your fastest lap so far. That's good, your system pace, keep it up, we're on target here, keep it up. Still there. Still there. Still in your slipstream. One lane back. Crashing behind. 2 lanes back. Crashing behind. 2 lanes back. He's in your slipstream. Still there. Pit request confirmed. Pit We've got some pressure from behind. Starting to mount the defense.
Caution's out. Pits are closed. What happened? Alright, pits are closed, guys. Lead lap is 39 once you cross the line. Now on the lead lap, you want to wave around, pull up to the outside lead.
Pushing and try and make it quick. Traffic ahead, back markers coming up.
Alright guys, pits are still closed. That's caution number 3. Lead lap cars to the inside. If you're looking for lap down, get on the outside line.
One high.
Pits are still closed.
Clear now. Outside. Outside.
Alright, lead lap is
Still
39.
outside.
If you're taking the wave around, go
Under
ahead and take
outside,
it now.
rear
You
corner.
may not pit.
He's clear.
Number 3. Good run, guys. Alright guys, pits are open this time. Yeah. Well, you know. Yes, pits are open. Yeah. If he's not in the box and hasn't taken service, he can still come through. Yeah. But if you take... Okay, yeah, you can't... Yeah, just drive through. You can't take... If you take the wave around, you can't pit. How are we looking back there? hang on. Zebra, you got ears on? All right, you're in the back of the field. Good, should be good to go this time by. Caution's out, caution's out. Pits are closed. Number 4, guys. Yeah, especially after a round of pit stops. The pit, especially when you pit, it sometimes fixes it.
No problem.
All right, guys, pit. All right, guys, the pits are open. Starting to see getting towards halfway. We were burning through the weather windows. Looks like the track's starting to change, which of course makes it changes the grip a little bit, I'm sure.
Roger, focus is left.
That front right tire changer is risking losing an arm every time because he's always still trying to screw it in as I'm leaving. I'm getting his deal. I'm going to have a one-arm bandit as my front right tire changer here. He keeps doing that.
One in your slipstream. Half length behind.
Oh yeah.
He's crossing you. 1 length behind.
Guys, had good racing. 4 of 6. The only racing incident so far. You guys are being pretty. You guys are being more or less keeping your eyes out. Close to the 200K mark. it's jumping around a little. We might let Daz do it. Yes, sir. There you go. Caution's out, caution's out, caution's out. That's number 5, guys.
Come on, this guy's just in our way. Big touchdown.
Alright guys, the
Let's find our way
pitcher's
past.
staying closed. We did not make the lap. Let's line it up. No, we'll go around one more time. One more time. Yeah, you guys aren't set. Next time, bye. No, you're fine. Everybody on the lead lap. Yep. Alright, we used 5 cautions. We only got 1 left, so. Be careful on the restart. I assure you I was legal on that. They didn't go.
tenths per second.
Caution's out, caution's out.
One lane back. Crashing behind. One length behind. See if you can try and break away from the one behind. He's getting too close to comfort. One in your slipstream. One
that is number
back.
6, guys. Lead lap is Sir Ray Salat came up India a little bit. Dirt, you guys pulled together. Okay, so lead lap's 57. I don't think anybody needs to take the wave around, but if you did, now would be the time.
One in your slipstream.
And the pits are going to be open in here momentarily.
Still in your draft. Still there. One length back. Crashing behind. One length behind.
Pits are open.
Half length behind. He's in your slipstream. Still drafting. Still there. Still there. Watch your mirrors. He's still there. Two wide, one inside. Two lengths behind. He's drafting you. 2 lengths back.
Next
Still
one's
2 lengths
number
back.
1, Rita. Second one's number 2.
Still there.
You know what I'm saying?
One length behind. Still there. He's 2 lengths back. Still 2 back. Still there. Crashing behind. He's still there.
Might try to squeeze
Still
3
there.
in there somewhere, but, you know, may not need it.
Still in your draft.
All right, how are we looking at the back, guys? Yeah. Everyone's here? All right, guys. This is the final restart. We are green to the finish of this race. Under that, only the red flag can stop it. So I suppose officials, if you were to say caution in turn 1, caution in turn 2, everybody should know what that means. Am I correct? Everybody understands what that means. That means we're not, the only thing that stops the race and slows you down is a red flag.
Still there.
All right, guys. That's if it's a big deal, yeah. All right, guys, we're coming to the final restart. Best of luck to you. Let's make a good one. Give each other a little room here. Get closer. About halfway, and we are green, 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 green.
2 lengths back. 1 length back. 1 in your slipstream. 1 length behind. He's in your slipstream. 2 lengths behind. Love your work. Traffic. Still there. 2 lengths back. 2 back still. Traffic behind. Still there. drafting. Still there. 1 length back. He's in your slipstream. Still in your draft. 2 lengths back.
Gotcha.
1 in your slipstream.
No worries.
2 lengths back. Still 2 back. Drafting him. 2 lengths behind. 2 back still.
You know, I just realized, Rita,
Still there.
I hadn't touched my roll bars.
2 lengths back. Still 2 back.
Blue flags? Yeah. Blue flags out. We'll leave it there.
1 in your slipstream. Watch your bearing. He's in your slipstream. Half length behind. Crashing behind. There's some traffic up ahead. A back mark coming your way.
This time, Rita, and yes.
Copy, this is left. All clear, away you go.
Yeah, I got it. I just slowed down a little for them because I didn't want to meet them at the corner. Trying to use my head.
Okay, mate, you're on his tail. Let's try and take him on this lap. Force an error. He's under big pressure. You can take it.
Inside you.
The outside. You're clear. Careful the guy behind us. Try and make it fast. Think about the pending. Traffic behind. One lane back. Two lanes back. He's in your slipstream. Still in your draft. Two lanes back. slipstream. Half length back. 1 length behind. Traffic behind. 2 lengths back. Get in your slipstream. Still in your drag. 1 length behind. Traffic behind. Still in your drag. 2 lengths back. 2 back still. 1 in your slipstream. Behind. Traffic. 2 lengths back. Still 2 back. 2 back still. Still 2 lengths back.
You know what to do on the next stop, don't you, Rita?
Still there. Still there. 1 length back. 2 lengths back.
It was all. We're running all-terrain tires for the last stint.
In your slipstream.
Yeah.
Still in your slipstream. 2 lengths back. Traffic. 2 lengths behind. Traffic behind. Careful the guy behind us. Try and take that pace off you. Think about your best. 2 lengths back. Traffic. Still traffic. 1 length back. 1 in your slipstream. 1 length behind. Traffic behind. Still there. Still traffic. 2 lengths back. He's in your slipstream. Still in your slipstream. Still there. 1 length behind. 1 in your slipstream.
Hey, buddy.
2 lengths behind. Still there. Traffic behind. Still in your drag. Still there.
Okay.
2 lengths back. Okay, you've got good consistent pace. You're going to need to pick it up a bit. Let's push hard.
No, we're a no. Underneath you, race it out.
Outside. You're clear. off the second. Push harder. Still drafting. Still there. Still there. 1 lane back. Drafting behind. 1 lane behind. Still there. Drafting you. Watch your mirrors. 1 lane back. Still 1 lane back. He's in your slipstream.
No flags out, guys. Leaders are coming.
Back. 1 in your slipstream. Still in your slipstream.
Make sure you're queued up for that.
2 lanes back. Traffic behind. One outside. You're clear. Halfway behind. Outside. He's clear.
Follow me there. Let me go.
Traffic is 1 lane behind.
Inside.
Got 1 high. You're clear. Traffic behind. Still there. 1 lane behind. Traffic is
Inside, guys, inside.
outside. Watch outside. You're clear. Halfway back. 1 lane back. Still there. 1 in your slipstream. 1 lane back. He's in your slipstream. Still there. You're about to lap the back marker. Don't waste any time. Back. Traffic is 2 lanes back. Still 2 lanes back. That's your fastest second sector so far. Keep it up. Traffic behind.
Inside, won't you?
Car outside. You're clear. Two lanes back. He's in your slipstream. Still in your draft. 2 lanes behind. 1 in your slipstream. 1 lane behind. Traffic is the pace is good overall. Just try and extend that gap. 2 lanes back.
Yeah, that was exactly. I I know those guys. Actually, it was the Illuminati that did it for me.
Traffic behind. 1 lane back. Still 1 back. 2 lanes behind. Traffic up ahead. Just a back marker. You should see the police flag to stay out of your way. Just final pass.
Coming up inside you, Super. Inside.
2 wide, 1 outside. You're clear. 1 in your slipstream. Still in your slipstream. Still there. Still there. 2 lanes back. He's in your slipstream. Still there.
Inside, Tony.
Traffic behind.
All right, Rita.
2 lanes back.
You should be fine. You've probably lost more time anyway. All right, this time, Rita. No, inside, Tony.
Outside. Still there. You're running pretty low on fuel. Come into the pit and we'll top you up. Clear. Okay, it's done.
Get up.
One lane behind. 1 in your slipstream. Still there. Still in your draft. Still drafting. 1 lane behind. Still there. Still 1 lane back. Watch your mirror. He's in your slipstream. May need to start defending from the guy behind. Not too far back, might make a move. Half lane behind. Traffic you. 1 lane back. Traffic behind. Half lane behind. 1 lane back. 1 in your slipstream. 2 lanes back. He's in your slipstream. 1 lane behind. Traffic you. Great job. You're 1 second behind the leader. You can do it. Take him. Still there. Watch Still there. Still there. 2 lanes back. That's your fastest time in sector 2 so far today. Great job. 1 length behind. 1 high. You're clear. Traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. He's in your slipstream. Still in your slipstream. 1 length back. 1 in your slipstream. 2 lengths behind. You're currently setting the fastest lap of the race. Keep it up. Your pace is good. Keep that up. Keep it up. Traffic behind. 1 length back. He's in your slipstream. Still there. 1 length behind. Traffic is. Okay, that's your best second two today. Great stuff. Fastest lap of the race. Halfway behind. 1 in your slipstream. Still in your drive. Still there. We've got a back box coming up. Switch on. There's a good chance that you'll get caught up here. Be ready to see past. Watch your mirrors. Outside rear corner. All clear. Your pace is steady, but we need a bit more now. See if we can pull out of it. Halfway back. Inside, rear corner. He's clear. side. You're clear.
Good race, Rita, Carlin.
I'm just like...
All right, guys. Officials, get your screenshots. Rita, congratulations. I took a shot at the end there, but the lap traffic came into play. I had to play it safe because he was on the inside. He tried to get out of the way, but he was there. He did the best he could, but when I came off the corner and saw where he was, I was like, damn, that's where I'm going. So, shit, I had to go back out, but great job, guys. It was a pretty clean run altogether. I don't know. I'll have to review it, but yeah, I don't know how you guys were side by side, and all of a sudden he went flying. So I have no idea what happened. Just hanging onto the car. I was right behind you, and I saw two cars. I saw one on the outside groove, one on the inside groove, and then two went flying. Or one went flying. That's what I saw. I'm doing 235 miles an hour at the moment, so I don't know exactly what happened. No, but I do know that nobody made a drastic move. All of a sudden, you guys just were fucking together. So I have no idea. We're starting this shit already.
I apologize.
Yeah, man, that's fine. That was early on. I had enough time to work my way back.
It never fails when there's no more cautions left.
There's a lot of room there.
Listen, this race is a lot more than that too. I mean, you got to have the pit strategy, and besides that, like, you know, you got to have someone there. If you get stuck out there by yourself, you are fucked.
No doubt about it.
There's a lot of room there.
Yeah, man, me and Tier, we had it going on, but I don't know what happened, how it shot you out so much farther. That was weird.
Yeah, I thought he had I thought he had to pit again.
Nope, I ran in, got my fuel. I was good to go.
That'll be interesting.
That's all right. It worked out. Zebra, glad you fell back and worked with us, because we probably wouldn't have one of those spots for sure.
Yeah, I've done 3-hour endurance races, and this wore me the hell out. I've done some endurance races and doing 128 laps around at Indy is something else. So different.
Hey,
different
I'm
type
glad
of
you
something.
liked it.
It's fun. It was fun.
We will look at that. We will look at the incident here, and we are not biased. We will look at it from a marshal's point of view, and we will make our comments.
No, it was a good race, guys. Y'all ran pretty smart all game.
Congratulations, Rita.
Yeah, good job, Rita. Second career IndyCar win, long time coming. Biggest race.
I do want to say, guys, too, that listen, this is not by far one of the worst Indy 500s we've ever had. This wasn't that bad, was it, Carl?
No, not at all. All right, have a good one, guys.